One of the common myths in Scrum is that it's really a forum for micromanagement, and there's a core test for this in your team. It is a myth, right? But it's a reality for many teams. So is it a myth or is it not a myth? That is a matter of perspective. However, I would point out that it's not Scrum. So it's a myth in the context of Scrum, but it's not a myth in the context of how lots of organizations and teams approach Scrum. Because most organizations approach something like Scrum from their traditional top-down steering-based perspective, and they want to tell teams what they're going to deliver in a sprint. So you walk into sprint planning, and the product owner or the tech lead or the project manager or whoever, the Scrum Master, the worst one, but the Scrum Master says, here's a list of things we need you as a team to do this sprint. As soon as that happens, not Scrum. We've gone out of the bounds of the Scrum Guide. Who decides what we work on this sprint? The developers. Who decides how we work on it? The developers. Okay? It's not anybody else. Because the developers, that's this core reason why they dislike that approach. It's the developers that understand the nuance and intricacies of the technical challenges of actually delivering on the work inside of the sprint. Nobody else can understand that nuance because they're living it, right? They've got skills that I don't have as a manager or as a product owner. They've got understanding of the product and the technologies that we're using to deliver that product, the tools and techniques that we're using. They're best placed to make that decision. Now, can the product owner say, oh my goodness me, we're in a difficult place because we're not working through the work that we need to deliver as fast as we would like? Yeah, absolutely. They can have that conversation. And they can have a conversation with the developers about how the developers might choose to cut corners in order to accelerate work, but it must be done with their assent. If the developers say no, then we can't work any faster because we might be taking on too much technical debt. And most businesses, for all businesses, all technical debt is a risk to the business. And most businesses don't understand the context of technical debt enough to make an informed decision on whether they should accrue it and how they should pay it back. That's why we have hired these technical experts in order to deliver our product, and we should trust their understanding and view of the product in order to do that. So I would say that it is a myth that anybody should be telling the developers what to work on and when to work on it. But I do understand that lots of organizations don't understand how to let go of that control and are not yet ready for Agile. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, follow, and subscribe. I always reply to comments, and if you want to have a chat about this or anything else Agile, Scrum, or DevOps, then please book a coffee with me through NKDAgility.